We meant 9 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay, gotcha.
It's fine, and I certainly just didn't claim that right after I went live, and anybody can just disprove me.
What is time but a social construct, right? Nice load game name.
Thanks. I love
I wish there was more dialogue.
more dial hog.
We love dial hogs.
It's true. Those talkative piggies, they're the bestest. Let me move OBS over here so I can see when I'm dropping frames like a madman. And see when my whole system just decides to give up on internet and go from green to red.
Is it doing that?
Not right now, no. Oops, I do not have the alerts in front. It'll fix itself probably. So I don't know who hosted me unless it was you. Oh, weird. Oh, you shouted me out. But I don't even see it in my chat window, so that's great.
Oh.
I just see it in the Oh, I somehow clicked onto myself. Even though I didn't see the shout out. I was able to click on it and go to my own stream from that.
Well, good.
What is going on here?
I don't understand technology.
I hate everything. Well, most everything. I don't hate you, and I don't hate a couple of other things.
Well, that's good. Otherwise, this would be...
Otherwise, it'd be like, why am I even doing this?
But... What's our checklist say?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the chat thing at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I was able to see all your chat perfectly fine. Well, now I see that you... Okay, you hosted me, and now I see your shout out to me. Is my chat bot just super delayed for some reason? Type something in it for me, if you would.
Okay.
Okay, well now I see that perfectly fine. This is just... whatever. It seems to be working. Hello! Whatever. Hello! Yes, that too.
Nice.
Okay, we can explore the foyer.
Okay.
Find a way to look at everything in old lady's bag.
Okay.
Explore the shoop.
Oh, I love the soup.
The shoop the loop.
Yeah.
The shoop shoop song.
Yeah. Shoop, 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 shoop. Okay.
That's totally how the shoop shoop song goes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know songs and words.
I mean, I know you do. That's why every time somebody requests a song for you to sing in their stream,
I just sing the exact song that they hoped for, always.
Yep, exactly. I know. I'm there.
I know. It's great.
I'm sorry that you're sad and busy and you want to watch, but I guess you really can't because of the busyness that leads to the sadness.
Hey, Nicole!
But I'm glad you're here. We're glad you're here. I'm certainly not an hour and a half later than I meant to be.
Oh, we're right on time.
Right on time, Pacific time, 9 p.m.
Yep. Uh-huh.
9 a.m. rather. We're way ahead of time if we're supposed to go live at 9 p.m.
Hi, and Mom.
Hi, and Mom. Enjoy your
Ooh.
quiches. If she's having
I
quiche
love
as well.
quiche. You should probably go around outside and look around real thoroughly.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say you should probably go out and talk to more people. I'm like, no, I don't wanna.
Yeah. No, let's explore around outside a bit.
The monster! He's struck again! Quickly! Follow me to the courtyard!
No, I don't want to. Monster started a fire.
What happened here?
Fun?
He's gotten past the gates!
Monster
This
was
has never
cold,
happened
so he
before.
started the fire.
This is different now. You better leave.
I like how Nancy is holding her checklist in front of her face while she walks around.
Move. I'm going
Well,
to tell Marcus
isn't that the best way to do things?
it's no longer my responsibility.
Thanks,
Find a
Burgermeister.
way to put out that fire and fast.
Nah. I like how as soon as it says, I gotta find a way to put out that fire and fast, my game decides to like chug along. So I'm moving
Oh
super
no.
slow.
Uh-oh.
One bucket of water should do fine. Yeah. Nancy, turn. Nancy, turn. Goodness gracious.
Darn, Nancy, darn, Nancy.
Some major damage out here. There's something strange stuck in that door.
Probably nothing. Hi, HS. Thanks for shouting out HS. This ain't blind cur.
Oh, did I put that on the thing? I thought I put cap.
I mean, I didn't write anything, so I don't know. Unless I have the game set to
Shoot.
cat.
Yeah, I
cur.
did mean I meant cap and I put cur. I apologize.
That'd be confusing.
Somebody edited it for me.
That'd be confusing because I've played cur already. Who is this blind for?
I just put I blame my exhaustion over the last couple days.
Hi, cat. How you doing? I mean, cat, wouldn't this content be even better if it was Pikmin that I was playing? Let's be real.
Pikmin would be fun to see, but Nancy Drew's life.
Burr. If I can
Not
find
my
out where it's
life.
From, that could help
Oh.
attract the monster.
Touch it, Nancy. Touch it. I'm doing okay.
I like that Nancy puts this scary looking bird just like straight into her pocket.
Is that where she stores everything in her pockets?
Assuming so. Or I guess it could be like a bag like it shows on the screen.
I just assumed bra.
That would be even more painful to put the bird in.
I know, right?
I have made it a policy at the hotel that if somebody comes in and tries to pay cash for something and it comes out of a sock or a bra, we do not accept that.
That's fair.
I don't want no sweaty boob money.
No sweaty boob, no sweaty foot money.
Yeah, exactly. Like, ew.
Nancy, why don't you just take the piece of paper?
She takes everything else. You would think that she would take this paper.
You think so, but no. No, I was hoping I'd be able to take a picture of the thing, but I can't. Oh, I can. Never mind.
Yeah. See, clean up litter. Hey, Anna.
Hi, Anna. I'm busy, phone.
Nancy, call me back on the landline.
Oh, more talking. Marcus, why can't you just not call me all the time?
Hello?
Yeah, you can look around a good bit around the courtyard here.
I got more water for some reason.
Good to stay hydrated.
She just carries
More
around.
coins.
Oh, I got money for doing that. That's cool.
Yay, money! You can spend money in the shoop.
Screw your wishes. I want money to spend in the shoop. We want puzzles, not talky face. Meh. Well, Nancy, time to just leave, because you solved everything going on here.
I'm outie. Outie 5,000.
Nancy just takes an entire bucket of water with her wherever she goes. And he's like,
Yeah.
gotta stay hydrated.
It's like carrying a canteen around in Shadow Ranch, except for it's a
Except it's a bucket.
open face bucket water. Yeah,
And it's a bucket in Germany instead of a canteen in Arizona.
exactly.
Different land, different custom.
These are pretty dull, but they might come in handy.
I went to the dentist today.
Might come in handy to shank a monster or something.
Yeah, that looks good. That sounds good.
She doesn't take the piece of paper that looks important, but she
Take those things.
she takes these dull, rusty shears. Okay, you were saying you went to the dentist today.
I went to the dentist today, and everything is good. I have a healthy mouth. I just have to go back on Thursday morning because a chunk of one of my previous fillings has fallen out, so they have to repair it. But
Sounds like shoddy dental work to me.
it was.
That's their fault, not yours.
Yeah, the dentist was kind of weird. I mean, like, everything is weird, now because of COVID, but
Jump,
they
Nancy.
wouldn't let me come out of my car until they came over and they took my temperature and they asked me all the questions, like, do you have these symptoms and blah, 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 blah. And then they were like, stay in your car until we're ready for you. So I had to sit in my car until they called me in, and everybody was like suited up like it was a surgery room and like an operating room. And then I went in
That's
and
done.
they checked my mouth, and then I went home, and that was it.
This is a mouth, all right. You're free to go.
Yeah. You have one, and it seems to be working. Go home.
And you can get out.
Can't check that off yet.
Hi, Brooke. How's
Brooke?
it going?
Spelled that wrong. Whoops.
I mean, it looks right to me.
Clue crew.
The Nancy Drew Clue crew.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give you anxiety, HS. It was just strange. Everything's so much stranger now.
I want to explore more. I don't want to talk to Marcus.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of this game is like making rounds and talking to people, making rounds and talking to people.
Okay, be safe, Brooke. I hope your dentist appointment goes...
Oh, we both have the dentist today.
Hope your dentist appointment goes well. Like it never has for me, ever.
Uh-oh, really?
Nah, no, it's been mostly okay.
Oh, okay.
Just one unusual time, and that's it.
Is this a story time?
Not really.
There's a book on the table between the couches that I think might be one of the things you're missing.
Super long hair. I'm also gonna chop shoulder length tomorrow. I also have long hair, but
Grow it out. Get that Fabio hair going.
I don't wanna. It just looks like crap for me.
Have you thought about shaved head?
Is this the book you're talking about? The one on the table?
Yeah.
Oh, Brothers
else?
Grimm. Philly Terror. Yeah. Also has very long hair. Hey, Christy.
Christy, I got my hair cut in January, and then when my sister came down for 4th of July, she cut my hair again, which was nice and convenient because it was starting to get a little unruly.
It's probably been about a year since I've gotten a haircut.
Wow.
Just shave it all off. That's the best idea. This one is awful. I'm gonna call it into I don't know what that word is.
Balayage. I think it's like where you have like, it's like a color fade. Like they like color it so it looks like it's fading to another color by your ends.
Okay.
Last time I went to the dentist, I was told out of the blue I needed a crown. Yikes.
Hey, not doing anything's pretty rad as opposed to doing stuff.
It's true.
I take it she doesn't take this with her. Nope, of course not. I'll look at that a little bit later. I guess I'll go call markers now.
Calling markers.
Once I find my way back. I know she's around here somewhere. I think I'm just going in circles. That's not right. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go.
I'd better find something
I'm
else
behind
to
a
wear.
little bit. Let me
I really wish I had my
pause and
suitcase.
open up.
Enjoy the
Oh,
light.
did you get watered on?
I sure did.
You were looking thirsty.
I had my whole bucket from earlier.
Where that pamphlet.
Was that?
You should wear that pamphlet.
It's true. She can make it work.
It'll cover all the important bits, I'm sure.
Well, you figure it's like probably like a threefold maybe, so yeah, it would cover all the important. It's fine. Oh.
Why does Nancy always lose her luggage?
She's clumsy.
I have some clothes in here somewhere.
But first, girl talk with a guy.
Marcus!
Do you believe that the monster could be real?
If it is, I know a guy who will pay through the nose for movie rights.
That didn't exactly answer my question.
Didn't it?
That's what he wanted me to call him about? That was
Hey, Mr. Pancake.
That was stupid and worthless and not worth my time.
I know.
Screw you, Mark.
See you later.
See you later.
Mark!
Hey, Pancake, how's it going? Give me a call. It's very important, clearly. Ask him about the
Stop
monster.
everything you're doing and call me. I don't know if this monster could be real, Nancy. Okay, bye!
I need to change into some dry clothes first.
Nancy, just wear the sheet. So rude to Mr. Pancake, Anna. If he wants to be that way, he can.
I would see if Anna would correct herself or not. I was like, me over here in the corner.
Typing is hard. Don't buy the monster shirt. She won't wear it. Okay. She won't let me.
I think you're having a navigational problem, so I'm gonna help you out. But you can go around to the side of the bed where the desk is.
I figured it out as you were saying that.
Oh, got it. Now you look like a real German girl.
I'm sure.
Why would you fold your wet clothes and put them on the bed? They're gonna mildew. You should hang them over a chair or a door frame or something.
I see you're very passionate about this.
I cannot stand it when people like, like when people get like, they go to like when you go swimming or something, and people will just like shove their wet swimsuit like into a bag or something, and then throw it in their car or their room or something for days, and then it gets all nasty and mildew and gross smelling. Like I hate it.
The passion and anger. This whole thing is very real.
Don't be scared, Mr. Pancake.
Yeah, whispering to him that really would ease his fright.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make him feel like I'm
Now he's even
nearby.
more scared.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I just hate it. Like, I just hate it when people like, or like wet towels. Like, don't ball up a wet towel and like shove it into a hamper or something. Like, lay it out until it's dry.
well, it's 11:22. Aw, yeah. It's okay. I'm in Germany. Cracking up a cold.
Oh yeah. 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'll choose the camera that's not on. Time to wander and talk to people.
We could go explore the shoot. There's a lot to look at in there.
Oh boy. Including the girl that never shuts up that runs the shoot.
It's 5 o'clock in Germany, actually. Perfect.
Aw, I went to Burgermeister, not the shoot.
Aww.
I found the shoot.
Are you sure it's 6 o'clock in Germany, just to be pedantic? Is it?
I don't know.
I think you can look at all 4 corners of the shop.
If the game lets me.
The navigation is kind of rough in this game, I think.
Oh, look, it's the monster. I remember.
Dance monster.
I remember when you were talking about his similarity to me.
So the next thing we should think about is not that.
But I want to.
It wasn't what I meant.
I love the soundtrack for this game. It seems decent. I haven't heard all the music in this game, but it seems alrighty. Let's see. Ooh, Sassy Stuttgart.
That sounds fun.
I misread the book next to it. Might have dropped an L. It's not dumpling magic anymore. It's just a... It's just a crappy magic. Grimm's Baddies. Oh, it's Assassin's Creed, pretty sure.
Is this a crossover game?
Probably.
Probably. That's one of the assassins whose name I totally know.
Is it Altair or Ezio?
Oh, I don't know, but I have a phone call. Give me just a moment.
Okay, be safe. No, that conversation didn't happen to her. Oh, right. Absolutely not. This story is complete without a villain. In Grimm's fairy tales, villains tend to fall into one of three categories: monster, social misfit, or stepmother. Sometimes all three. These characters sent the heroes of the stories to the ringer in their attempts to rid themselves of the heroes. For good, and the baddest of the bad were truly awful. Yeah, Ezio was in the second one. Altair was the first one.
I back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. It was just an easy question.
Will you come in today? No. JK, you wouldn't say that.
I really hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, me too.
The possibility is always there.
I know. But yes, welcome back, as Christy also says.
Thank you.
In tales featuring children, you could always count at least one wicked parent. Interestingly, the villains the children would face in the outside world would usually be the same gender as the wicked parent at home. If the dad was evil, the kids would face down an ogre or a robber. Are there no female robbers or ogres?
I know, rude.
Sexist Grimm's fairy tales. If the mother and stepmother were wicked, the children would invariably be facing a witch.
What about a witch?
What about warlocks? The monster category contains one of... If she had to go in today, it'd probably be to work the midnight shifts.
No, thankfully my overnight girl's been pretty good.
Well, that's good. The monster category contains one of the most recognizable fairy tale villains of all time. The wolf. From Little Red Cap, also known as Little Red Riding Hood. This notorious scourge of pleasant walks to grandmother's house have been frightening children for generations. I don't think I was ever frightened of the wolf from the Big Bad Wolf from Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, I always thought he was kind of silly.
He's like... It's just like... Wow, you must think Little Red Riding Hood's a big idiot if a wolf dressed in an old woman's clothing will fool her. Or maybe the wolf just likes to cross-dress. I don't know. This notorious scourge of pleasant walks around his house has been frightening children for generations, but he's not the only monster lurking in the pages of these heroes. These tales. Heroes and heroines often found themselves facing... Excuse me. No dogs on the furniture. How's it going, Hammer? Thanks for the host. I appreciate it. While the first villain category contains... Heroes and heroines often found themselves facing both real and imaginary monsters during their trials. From bears and foxes to trolls and giants. While the first villain category contains actual monsters, the second category consists of social misfits. Sounds like Discord's doing a great job. These everyday humans, typically male, have left behind law-abiding ways. While neither supernatural nor outwardly terrifying, robbers, brigands, and raiders never fail to cause their fair share of distress to our heroes and heroines. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm just listening to you read.
Okay, I just have like random feedback of my own voice now.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me cut it down a little bit. That better?
I don't know. I'll find out.
Okay.
It's the final category that strikes the most fear in the residents of fairy tale worlds, the stepmothers and witches. Naturally. Alright, you're on lunch? Great. I hope that you enjoy your lunch.
That sounded like a great song.
It's not anything like the Shoop Shoop song you sang earlier. Which wasn't even the Shoop Shoop song.
Yeah.
The band of malevolent miscreants is as deadly as it is deceptive. The villains of the group make up a good portion of the top 10 most well-known villains list. According to who?
The BuzzFeed top
okay.
10 most well-known villains list, of course, obviously.
I don't know. I don't know if, like, the Mean Girls from Mean Girls is on the same list as the one they're talking about in this book. I feel like that's one of BuzzFeed's go-tos. The not-so-charming ladies from Little Snow White, Cinderella, and Hansel and Gretel. Each tale serves as a dire warning, with the villains playing an integral role in getting across the story's true message from "Don't talk to strangers, Little Red Cat" to "Greed will get you nothing in the end," The Fisherman and His Wife. Fairy tales and their dark villains offer endless amounts of wisdom for those who live to tell the tale. Usually by this point, the store owner would yell at me for reading their books instead of buying their books.
Has that happened to you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is Rumpelstiltskin a monster or social misfit? He could be two things. Oh boy, The Art of Glass.
My favorite
I wonder what
book.
this says. Maybe the pictures will help me figure out how to crack this code.
What were you saying?
My favorite book.
The Art of Glass was your favorite book? Yes? No? Maybe? Alright. This is going well. At least you took that piece of paper.
Still hear me?
That's the first I've heard of you in about 20 seconds.
I keep talking.
Oh, well, I don't hear any of it.
Let me try switching regions that I'm in.
Okay.
Hopefully that better.
Well, I mean, we'll find out, won't we?
Why is Discord the poopiest?
And it always seems to be on individual call basis, too.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember having any issues, really, when we were all talking in the big group Discords. But
Nope.
But one-on-one, oh, that's too difficult. Discord can't get that nailed down for us. Let's see. Tradition runs deep in Bavaria, from food to dress to arts. Bavarians take pride in their regional identity. Crafts and tales are passed down through generations, and festivals celebrating heritage are held annually. Glass blowing, one of the oldest traditional arts, is still practiced throughout the region today. Renowned for their beautiful designs. I do not know German grammar. LOL. Renowned for their beautiful designs and intricately etched crystal. Today's glassblowers use techniques and processes nearly identical to those first used in the region centuries ago. It starts with a basic mixture of sand, lime, and soda placed in a...
My favorite things!
It's my favorite mixed drink. Pretty sure that's what a Cosmo is. At least that's what you gave the guy yesterday.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Here's your Cosmo. You don't know what a Cosmo is. A magazine?
Yeah, it's gonna help you with your dating life or something.
I don't think. Shut up. V, then hater's gonna hate, walks away.
Hato's gonna hate.
Heated to around 1600 degrees Celsius, the sand mixture becomes molten glass under high heat, ready to be worked by the glass blower. Collecting some of the liquid glass on the end of the long blowpipe and pulling it from the furnace. The glass blower must work quickly to shape the red-hot glass to its final form. During shaping, the glass cools rapidly and must be placed frequently into the furnace to reheat it. During the shaping process, additional ornaments like handles, borders, or colors are often worked into the piece. Pre-colored glass fragments can be used to add in colors, or the glass blower can combine different metal compounds with the sand mix that will result in multitudes of colors. Put in chromium for emerald, greens to gold for luscious ruby reds. What?
Luscious.
Once finished, the final piece is placed in an annealer oven. The heat-regulated oven allows the glass to slowly cool at a regulated pace, which reduces stress in the glass, thereby making the entire piece structurally stronger. Depending on the size and thickness of the glass, the annealing process generally lasts anywhere from hours to days before the glass is ready to be removed from the oven. Along the glass route in southern Germany, that sounds painful to walk. Visitors can tour numerous glassworks and smaller private shops and can see firsthand the magnificent pieces being made by the artisans who continue to practice the craft. Regional galleries, museums, and souvenir boutiques offer the final glass products for purchase, helping keep the tradition alive, supporting the local art community, and allowing others to bring home a piece of the magic.
Magic!
Man, I love these 3-page books.
Yeah, they're the best. Quick read.
It's true.
That's too expensive.
Did you look at the cuckoo clocks?
I'm about to.
Cool. You can also buy anything you want to.
Not if it's more expensive than I can afford.
Yeah, Nancy's needs to go steal some more money out of the well.
She needs to steal more wishes away from people. I hear barks. These are definitely cuckoo clocks. Was there something specific you wanted me to see in the cuckoo clocks, or?
Nope, Nancy just has to see that they're there.
Oh, okay.
There's one more corner you can look at in here.
The snack corner.
Snack!
Snacks.
It's a snack vending machine. You put the money in. Oh wait, first you point at what you want, and then you put the money in, and then you get a snack. Yeah.
Was that bird swearing at me?
What?
Was that bird swearing at me?
I think so.
Good thing they bleeped it.
Cake.
I got cakes.
Thank you, Mr. Farmer Man, for the big cake. It's a German chocolate cake. Or Black Forest cake. That looks like Black Forest cake because it has the preserves in it.
Black Forest. I saw some droppage to red, so I apologize for frame drops.
Everything looks good for me.
Nothing I can do. Total eclipse of the heart.
Total eclipse of the heart.
I'm looking around at this little display for the snack vending machine. I like how all the way to the left here, I can click on the tree, and that still
It brings you to the middle.
To the middle. I think something important.
Punch boxes.
I think something important is like maybe over there, or hidden behind there. But no, it's just to go to the snack part again. Oh, it's her.
She's just been, like, watching the back of your head for the past 5 minutes.
That's normal.
Hello again, Nancy.
Oh, you have so much more to say.
What do you know
Here
about
we
the castle's
go.
owner?
Marcus, right? He seems like a nice enough guy. He mainly deals with Carl. He's a little culturally tone deaf, but it could be worse.
How so?
Oh, the Bavarianization of the castle. This is not what Germany is really like. It's a theme park version of history. But that's what he wants, so that's what he gets. It's not the end of the world. I just have to wear a dirndl more than anyone should have to wear a dirndl. Honestly, though, it's not that uncomfortable. And you know, I think the old clothes look nice.
Would you run things differently if you were in charge?
Yeah, but that's always the story. My dad used to say, Meps always sigh when a new king takes the throne.
You want her dirndl? HS?
Are you worried about the
That looks
monster
nice.
attacking the castle?
I don't know. Lately, it feels like a rubber band is being stretched back somewhere, and at any moment it's going to snap and smash everything to smithereens. Maybe that's
The difference between this game and a lot of other Nancy Drew games
Don't you feel
is
a
that
bit silly
I feel like there's a
worrying
lot
about
of
a monster?
inconsequential,
Yes, but
like,
I don't know.
conversation topics in this game. Whereas, like, in other games, you're like, hey, I should go talk to so-and-so about this thing. And then you get there, and they don't want to talk to you about it. And so you're kind of like, well, okay, I guess I don't have to talk about it. But it's like you have to talk about everything with everybody all the time.
Hey Disney, how's it going?
Hey, Disney.
How was your stream this morning?
What do
Her
you
dress
think
is
of
pretty.
Renata?
Yeah, the dirndl is pretty.
I love her stories. Sometimes when she comes, the two of us stay up until the sun comes up, just chattering away about this and that. You ask me, her reputation is completely undeserved.
What reputation? Oh,
What
she's a total hoe.
reputation?
It's difficult to explain exactly. She's... A lot of people say that wherever she goes, bad fortune follows.
Do you think that?
Not really. But she does always have peculiar timing. Come to think of it, whenever the castle gets to talking about the monster, she's not far behind.
Really? Do you think she has something to do with the monster sightings?
I'd be surprised. But then again, no, never mind. It's nothing.
What?
Okay.
Thanks for shouting out Disney.
Telling you this.
I appreciate it.
And again, everyone was
Of
worked up
course.
about the monster, and she told the stories that scared everyone who listened half to death. So later that night, when everyone was locked in their houses with the windows shut tight, I caught her snooping around the castle.
What was she doing?
That's just the thing. I couldn't figure it out. She didn't come back for a long time after that. Actually, that was the last we heard of the monster for a while, too.
I'm glad your stream was party god. Did you win a lot? I think you were playing TCG this morning. Totally authentic. Totally.
Can you tell me a little about Lucas?
Has he been bothering you? Be honest now.
No, I'm just curious.
He's my nephew. His father's the head of security here, so Lucas has...
You have security here?
the run of the
Wow,
place.
it must be really
Although,
crappy.
That goes to his head now and again. Don't let him pester you too much now. And let me know if he's bothering you.
Will do.
He's got too much energy for sure, and he's a little too smart for his own good. But a good kid still.
I wish I was a little smart.
You're a lot of smart.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean 9.
Did you and Marcus date?
Yes, but that was a long time ago.
Were you two serious?
We were, or at least we thought we were. You know
10
how
divided
it
by
is.
10
But
smart,
that's
so
all
I'm
in the
1
past
smart?
now. We chat every now and again for work, but that's about it.
That's a good equation.
What?
I think that equation is good.
No, 10 divided by 10 is 9 HS. Come on now. Math. Security is friends with the monster confirmed. Yeah, probably.
10 out of 10 smart, exactly.
10 divided by 10 smart. 1 is the best. Undoubtedly. I thought first was the worst and second was the best. According to grade school rules. Typically said by losers. Who were always second. Jerks.
So Marcus is okay with you working here?
He wasn't at first, but he asked around and found out I do a good job. We both decided to be mature about it.
I'm much better at taking insults.
Did you leave this costume out for me?
Anna?
No. Someone must have left it out for you for the festival. It looks great on you. Huh.
What?
Oh, that dress.
Oh, that
Just
dress.
looks really familiar.
Got it off a dead
Feel
body.
like I've seen it before.
Thought you'd like it. I don't know what you... I heard you say Anna, but I didn't hear what you said beyond Anna.
Oh, I said that's true, Anna.
Oh. Tara's the perfect 10
Oscar coming in here.
out of 100. Woo! Gotta go back to work. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that you enjoyed your lunch.
It's like a puzzle trying to write a compliment that he can't get out of. Ain't that the truth?
Thanks for shouting out Oscar.
Bye, HS. Sorry if you can't stay.
I appreciate the time you were able to be here. I hope that you enjoyed the lunch. How are you doing, Oscar? How's everybody doing? Cause I feel like
I'm doing pretty good.
Cause I feel like I didn't ask anybody.
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
That's good.
Ah, you noticed.
Yes.
Glass blowing tradition is very strong in the areas around Bavaria.
I read about
We
it
do
already.
quite a bit
You don't
of
need to
glass
tell
blowing
me.
here ourselves. Normally we have demos, but it's been so hectic here the last
We
few
read
days.
about the sand and the lime and the
And the
whatever
coconut.
else.
You make glass
Coconuts.
here in the castle?
Oh yes.
Sand,
I wish
lime,
you
and
could see
soda.
it. Glass
That's
is
it.
everyday magic. Out of all this power and fire comes something delicate and strange. It's sad how easy it is to forget just how odd and beautiful a simple piece of glass can be.
I guess so.
It's one of the old
Just
sayings.
shoot her down, Nancy.
Renata is
I
always
guess so.
saying, "The old things are
One
the
physics
best."
thing that kind of
Do you think
bothers
she's
me
right?
is that when Anya leans forward, I want her necklace to like swing a little bit, but it's always just like stuck to her skin, like she taped it there.
Oh, you want her necklace to jingle jangle, sort of?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, have some sort of movement as opposed to just being glued onto her character model. Like,
Right.
that's just part of her neck now.
Yeah, like it must have been like grafted to her skin there.
And I'm doing alrighty. Thanks for asking, Chrissy. I'm good. Today's my day off, so I'm just chilling. Oh yeah,
Chill.
you're supposed to play a bunch of Pokemon Coliseum later on stream, right, Oscar?
Oh heck. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Sure, I guess.
She might be right. But you could also say that the monster is also one of the old things.
It'd be an unusual tattoo.
Oh. Yeah, that would be an unusual tattoo.
But I feel like that would be giving her too much credit in their design. That's my cue to go. Get set up for your stream. You might be right, but you can really... Nancy just seems like so indifferent about the things she's being talked to about, too.
Yeah.
Which makes me even more indifferent about it. Like, oh, well, you could say the monster is also one of the old things. Yeah, that's great. Can I see the glass shop?
Can I see the glass shop?
Sparkly tattoos.
Sorry,
What an invention.
it's not
Yeah!
until everything settles down. Only Carl and I have keys, but we're both too busy to supervise anyone down there at the moment. Sorry, Nancy.
Has Lucas always been such a prankster?
Ugh, unfortunately, yes. I swear he was trying to trick us before he said his first word. Even as a baby, he had this glint in his eye like he was up to something. It was less cute than you'd imagine, actually.
It sounds like
Why does he seem to target Carl?
Sounds like she's been tricked by a baby
you're
before.
Thinking I condone it. I don't. Lucas's
That's a really
father
smart
is
baby, or
always
Anya really
so busy
stupid.
running security.
I think I know which one it
Honestly,
is.
I think that Lucas is a little lonely these days.
Smart
Doesn't
baby.
have a lot of friends at
I've
school
seen the
from what I can
documentary
tell.
Baby Geniuses.
Must likes the attention. That being said,
And its sequel,
You probably
Baby
watched
Geniuses.
Little Einsteins.
Pranks are Carl's doing.
And its sequel,
do you
Baby
mean?
Geniuses 2, Super
The way he
Babies.
blunders through
I forgot
life,
that was a
it's
thing.
Not, surprising
Not me.
that He always thinks he's the victim of some practical joke. He's the victim of a joke, all right, but it's more cosmic than practical.
That's great. I don't listen to anything you just said.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Bye.
Wait, not everyone watched Little Einsteins? I'm behind. I need to catch up on Little Einsteins.
I think I only know part of the theme song, and that's about it.
Was that the show that they said like was detrimental to childhood development, or is that a different?
Oh, I don't know. Because I thought that, like, you know, they play like a lot of classical music and stuff, and so like people have always said that, you know, if you play classical music for your babies, it's supposed to be really good for their development. But I don't know. Maybe they did more studies and found out that's not true.
I feel like I don't know what it was. Some like show.
Storm,
that
we're
was-
talking about your favorite show, Little Einsteins.
It's a little advanced for him, but hey Storm, how's it going?
Abby.
And it is, in fact, on TV that you hear on the mic. I feel like there was some show that was like designed for like better childhood development, but I don't know, like, but wound up being like the exact opposite, and they had to like recall it, like cancel it and what. It was like DVDs and whatnot, and they had to recall it because it turned out to be a detriment overall.
God.
But I don't remember what it was. Excuse me, you know I like Dora. Well, you don't like Dora more because that live action movie with Dora.
It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah, it was called Goosebumps. Uh-oh, that explains a lot about me then. I recently, well, not recently, but in like last year or two, rewatched all of the Goosebumps episodes on Netflix.
Goosebumps is great.
It's really crappy. Like, it's so like, it's like low B horror for kids.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, it's...
I remember being terrified of it as a child, but I still read them and watched them.
Well, I mean, I did too. So, like, I have no qualms about how it could be frightening and how much I enjoyed it before. But watching it again, it's just like, I do not have the nostalgia goggles on for this. I see how bad it is. Whereas I feel like some things I enjoy, I just can't take off the nostalgia goggles for.
Yeah, that's fair.
But Goosebumps is not one of those things. I certainly see how crappy they are. I clearly need to read more Goosebumps on stream. Stephen King book, but for kids? So bad. I have a few Goosebumps VHS tapes. I wonder what those actors are doing now. Most of them probably aren't in the business anymore.
That's true.
They were all like Canadian actors. When we were watching Goosebumps on stream, I don't know if we'd watch it, but I have a lot of the books still, so I could read them on stream.
That'd be fun. Did Anya give you a key to the glass room?
I don't. If she did, I totally missed it. She does not appear to have given me anything.
Okay.
I just have snacks.
I honestly don't know this game as well as a lot of the others, so I may have to, like... I'm gonna look up some hints.
Okay.
Because I just don't remember a lot of this game. Because I don't like it that much.
Blame Canada. We must form a full assault, because it's Canada's fault.
Yeah, the accelerated reading program, Disney. I did that when I was in kindergarten and first grade. But I got frustrated because I read a lot of the books for like my age bracket, and I wanted to read a lot of the older grade books, like the second, third, fourth grade books, and they wouldn't let me.
Aw, little V wanted to read more advanced and probably pouted about it too.
I was like, I really want to read these books, and they're like, oh, but those are for third graders, and you're only in first grade. And I was like, but I want to read these, and they were like, well, you can read them, but you won't get any points for it. And I was like, what?
Like, you will stick with Hop on Pop and like it.
I know. I was like, what the heck?
We had it all the way through 6th grade. Very dumb. See, most kids are like, reading books, video games. They've had it too good for too long. Oh, Canada?
Reading and video games as a kid. Like, I kind of split my time between them. I kind of still do that now, to be honest.
Yeah, just yesterday you got sad over a book.
I did. It was really good, though, so I'm not like, I don't like regret it. It just punched me in the feels a little bit.
It does.
I will be right back. I just need to grab something from around the corner.
Little V was ready to riot. Yep.
Yep. You're back.
Be safe. My first grade teacher was amazing about handling different reading levels. I read books because I had to. I read some now. I read some now that I have interest in, but that's it. Hey, that's fine. You don't have to be super into things, but if they interest you, that's fine. I know many people that I've known really enjoyed reading, but then school piled on so much reading they had to do that they didn't have time for reading for fun, and then they just didn't feel like reading anymore outside of that. So yeah. They kind of lost their way in reading. Which is unfortunate, but I understand. That's when Whittleby put sugar in the librarian's gas tank.
Only once.
Only once. And Whittleby was just V from last week.
Yeah.
As you'd guess, I wanted nothing to do with books as a young lad, but I wouldn't have guessed that, Storm. Because you're still a young lad. I should look at the checklist again.
Still have to do that.
What? But I asked about the I have to ask multiple people about the costumes.
I guess so.
Oh my god.
I know.
My grandpa claimed the senior prank that he put the principal's car on blocks. Like, Legos? Ah, yes, what it was like to be 1 year old. The good old days.
Good old days.
Things have changed so much since you entered your terrible twos. Quite a handful from Mama Holland, but she finds a way. She finds a way.
Who are you gonna ask about next?
Ask about what?
I'm gonna ask about the costume to next.
It's for the
Lucas,
festival.
kind of.
There you go. Lucas.
Thank you very much, Lucas.
You're welcome.
Why does Lucas have so much dialogue?
He's a dumb. There's so much conversation in this game. Like, I literally don't understand why.
Kids do not care about having these conversations.
Fred?
Hey, Fred, how's it going?
I hear you have a reputation as a prankster.
If you want to call it that, I guess that you could. But really, they're not
Dumb
just
what?
pranks. They're something better.
Like what exactly?
I
Sorry,
don't know, but pranks are
Dr.
stupid.
Mama Holland.
I've got better methods than just stupid pranks.
What do you have planned?
You'll see. Something good. The people around here have been talking about it for years.
You're gonna set the whole castle on fire, aren't you? Arson's a good way to get somebody talking about something for years.
Do you like
Not that
living
I
here
would
at the
know.
castle?
Yeah.
Seems like a weird place to grow up.
I don't know. It's not boring like some places. Did you know that?
Oh, I'm
hundreds of
sorry
years
about the
ago,
migraine.
they used to
I
have
appreciate the
umbrellas
lurk, though.
here, and you could see it right
Hope
from
you
my
feel
window.
better.
When I visit my uncle's place, he just has a grocery store outside of his window.
Oh, why would I ask about his school friends that visit the castle?
Do your school friends like to visit the castle?
No.
Really? It seems like a place where all the kids would want to hang out.
Yeah, well,
Why
Just
do we
don't
have to
care.
talk to them so much?
exactly have a lot of friends.
I don't care that the kid's unpopular. Deal with it.
Yeah, I feel like 80% of this game is just talking to people.
There's nothing wrong with that. Good friends are hard to find.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Well, it's true.
Maybe for other people.
And then it just ends. The conversation just ends.
Yeah.
That's such an unnatural ending. You have other crap to tell me about?
Why would you leave a bucket of water over my door?
I'm only allowed to watch 2 hours of television a week. I've got a lot of time on my hands.
Oh, okay.
What do you think of Marcus?
Who?
He's the man who owns the castle.
Oh, okay. I don't know him. I think I heard my dad talk about him a few times. I don't think he likes him all that much.
Thanks, see you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Ugh. Really is. Makes sense. Yeah. Storm, how you doing today? I didn't ask you. I wish you could have Nancy, like, kick at doors as opposed to just open them.
Ooh.
That'd be fun. And I
Super
probably-
exciting.
What's super exciting?
Like kick doors down and stuff.
It would be cool if they added that as an option. For no reason other than my amusement. Because I remember, and I might have mentioned this before on stream, quite a number of years ago, I played Resident Evil 5, and you could, oh boy, can I talk to you about more things?
Hi.
I sure hope, no I cannot. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Bye, Nancy.
Guess I gotta go to
Darn.
Guess I gotta go to Burgermeister now. But yeah, quite a few years ago, I would play 2 hours of TV a week. Angry. Nancy the Secret Agent. Yep. So yeah, I played Resident Evil 5 multiple years ago. And I played it online with my friend. You can co-op that game. And you can just, opt to, like, slowly open up any doors you come across. Or you can opt to kick the door open. Slowly being the better option if you're trying to, like, sneak around and get the drop on the bad guys. Whatever the zombies were called in that game. But me, being a big fan of Emperor's New Groove, would always just kick every door open, even if it was like super inconvenient and a super bad idea, and go boom baby, and then just immediately get mauled by the zombie creatures. But it was worth it because boom baby.
You gotta do the boom, baby.
It's true.
Otherwise, like, what is even the point?
They gave me the option to do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I gotta remember how to get to the Burgermeister now. Okay, he's through this hallway, I think.
Oh, hello, Fräulein.
Have you seen a burr like this before?
Let me see. Yes, I've seen something like that out in the woods.
Oh, that's it? Okay. I'll just take my burr back, thank you.
I've seen something like this before.
In the woods. Very specific, I know.
Maybe outside.
It certainly wasn't indoors, I think.
Anya mentioned a glass shop. Can you help me find a way in?
She did she? Fine. You want to look in there? Go ahead, but stay away from the furnace.
Why's that?
It's a glass furnace. It's deadly. We've had accidents. It is not for fooling around. Be very careful. You could die down there.
I feel like... Well, I got the key to the furnace room.
Done.
I feel like... If I was this guy, I would not let the new girl go down to the area that, you know, people could die in.
Why not?
Did you ask why not? Because it cut out again. Cut out again, so I don't know.
Oh, why not?
Why not? Oh, don't want another dead girl on my hands.
Oh.
Jensen Ackles, an actor from Supernatural, kicked a hotel door open in France once. It was a really funny story. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I thought that was part of an episode once, and I was unsure because I have not seen any of Supernatural.
Thanks.
And yeah, that was just, I think, the dryer that made that loud noise, so. Pretty rad.
What do you think of Marcus?
He does not know what he's doing. He thinks we should all listen to him because he has a briefcase. Any fool can get one of those things, and anyway, they are silly. What is this, 1986?
No.
Not anymore.
Unfortunately not. Because things don't... They don't let you do things until you talk to some people. Some things don't trigger until you talk to people that are entirely unrelated to the person you're talking to. Classic point-and-click adventure type stuff. The electronic lock thing broke, and the hotel people were like, we can't fix it, and the person won't be here today. So we'll have to get you a new room. But he was like, I'm really tired and jet-lagged. And I was like, I'm getting my room tonight. No, yeah. I gathered that after I read the end of your message.
What do you think of Renata?
Did you know that Anya wants her to go? I don't understand why. She's such a great storyteller.
So he had good practice. That's good.
Come here, you know. Although it was before my time, she knows a lot about this place.
Anya told me she likes Renata.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Maybe she's trying to impress you by pretending to be far friendlier than she actually is.
This thing, what is it? Why does everyone just call it the monster?
Honestly, there is not much we know about it.
What do you mean?
It likes to
Most
start
of us have
fires.
only seen the
That's all we know.
destruction it leaves behind.
But it still seems like you would know enough about it to at least give it a name. After all this time?
I heard it had a name long, long ago. The villagers, hundreds of years ago, they knew the monster. They would leave food for him deep in the woods.
The
They were
name is
all
Nigel.
terrified of him, of course, but
Ooh.
so were the wolves. If they kept the monster fed, he would not bother them, and they could raise their livestock in peace. But one night,
Smashing.
the monster broke into the castle and kidnapped the Freiherr's only daughter. He was broken-hearted and decreed that the monster be killed on sight. He demanded that the townsfolk no longer leave food in the woods. It was forbidden to speak the monster's name in town.
Now I just kind of want the monster in this game, there to be a mod that changes the monster's face to Nigel Thornberry.
That would be exciting, wouldn't it?
It'd be amusing, at least, to me. Smashing.
What happened?
No one knows. No one even knows how true the story is.
A monkey named
It was
Darwin.
a long time ago. But there are many stories like it that happened in these walls.
Can an RV be parked down by the river? I don't want to play around with a raid right
I'd
now.
like to help you with your character again.
We don't want to raid.
All right, now what do you think? Brown fur or black fur?
Brown.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Goodbye.
I guess I'm gonna go talk to old lady. What's her name?
Old lady, what's her name?
Old lady Rebate.
Rebate?
Yep. Well, I could go in the furnace room if I have to for any reason. Yet.
Still have to do that.
I found out it came from the woods somewhere.
Can't check that off yet.
I can check
Still
it
have
off.
to do
It's
that.
in the woods
Still have
somewhere.
to do that.
It's in the woods
Still
somewhere.
have to do
Nancy,
that.
you're not listening. It's in the
You
woods
gotta
somewhere.
go find it. Find where it came from in the woods.
Oh, that's not what it says.
I know, but that's what will let you check it off.
I think it should be checked off already. If it said, locate the source of it, then I would understand. But I found out it's from the woods somewhere.
Can't check that off yet.
Nancy, stop talking. You can't hear me. Nancy never listens to us. Don't I know it? If Nancy really listened to me, she would have already left this castle. I gotta find the old...
Where Renata is.
I gotta find old lady Rebate.
She is in the room below your bedroom.
So I should make a hole in the floor of Nancy's bedroom. And just drop
I
down.
mean, if that works for you, sure.
I mean, it's my only option, clearly. Oh, I could just walk there. Why don't you tell me that?
I'm so sorry that I didn't tell you that.
It's okay. See, all the coins on her dress are what she pays you for the rebate. So she's old lady Rebate.
What?
Sorry, Nancy. Change out of that this instant.
Old lady Rebate.
What's the
She just
matter?
like plucks
It's
them
just
off.
a costume for
Yep.
the celebration. It was left in my room.
Who left that in your room?
I don't know. It was just there with a note to put it on. I still don't see what the big deal is.
Change out of it now.
Dang, old lady Rebate. Why are you trying to get me to strip in front of you? That was worthwhile.
She has a lot more to talk about, I think, but I don't know if you have to go put on something else.
Looks like she hasn't seen a man in a while. Well, good thing Nancy...
Wow, Disney!
Good thing Nancy, the manliest of men, came along just in time. I don't want to look at the phone. I want to look at the checklist. Now, where's get yelled at by old lady Rebate? Can I check that off?
Yeah, I think it's in the somewhere in the second tab of your checklist notes, and
It better
Or
be.
Celine.
If it's not, I'm gonna be very disappointed. What should I do next?
you
Should I
should
go
go
into-
talk to Renata some more.
Oh, but she yelled at me. I'm scared of her.
Too bad.
Oh, okay. Listen, I know you told me to do something, but I decided not to, and I just came back anyway. The biggest puzzle in this game is just finding where you're supposed to go.
No, change first. We will talk later.
I shouldn't do this right now.
Aww. So I forgot what I was supposed to do. Can you tell me
Go
again?
back to your room and change clothes. Mind if I just take this with me?
I think I left my clothes in your bag. Expert sleuth.
That's what I would call a senior detective.
Because I'm senile.
No, Renata is.
Oh. I think you mean Rebate is?
Old lady rebate?
Old Lady Rabate?
Domo arigato?
Domo Origati, Mr. Rabati?
Something like that.
Trying to think of their first, which is right there. Yeah, pro.
What happened? Who would do something like this?
What a prankster that Lucas is. Just shredding my clothes. I mean, it just, it's the hot new look.
Yeah, so now I think that you've seen that, you can go talk to Renata. Yeah, that sounds good, Anna.
I should just change back into her wet clothes, go back to Renata, and wring out the water on top of her. Yeah, probably a child, Nancy. It's like ripped jeans, but now it's like ripped, tattered everything. Going by the monster, unable to reach the safety of the castle, the girl jumped down the deep dark well. Is this the ring?
Probably.
The rainwater from the blowing storm was just high. I'm kidding. That's the cover of Saw. That's the ring.
Yeah.
The blowing storm was high enough to keep her from plummeting to her death at the bottom of the well. Above ground, the monster raged furious when she was out of his reach. The girl listened in terror. That's me! As the monster paced near the well's opening above, roaring in frustration. Look, I changed!
What?
What? I read what Anna said.
Oh. I thought you were adding extra lines to the story, and I was like, what?
Nope. Afraid the monster might follow her
now.
in, the girl desperately looked around for another way out of the pitch-black well. She never did, so she just drowned. The end.
That's good.
She struggled to stay afloat, running her hands over the walls for any sort of handhold. Finally, it looks like it's cut off, so I guess he came across an area that differed from the rest of the vine. She examined it closer and found something that TK.
That was a really good story.
Right? And that TK ending is just the best. TK being the owner of Patamon from Digimon.
Yeah, that's something I totally knew.
And, he digivolves into Angemon. And
My favorite.
And then beats the crap out of Devimon.
Debbie?
Devi.
Poor Debbie.
Like Devil, Devi.
Oh.
Little
Poor
Debbie.
Debbie.
Little Debbie-mon. It's just a snack cake Digimon.
Why are you still wearing that?
'Cause I wanna.
My clothes, they're gone. Someone tore them to shreds.
This is bad. Who did it?
I don't know.
I did
I
it.
don't even know why anyone
Just-
would want to do it.
Just to continue wearing this in your face.
You look the part,
Yeah,
it seems.
I went up there and ripped my clothes apart so you couldn't keep bossing me around.
Score one for Nancy. Why are you really here?
Why are you really here?
What do you mean?
Anya told me you have a habit of showing up whenever there's talk of the monster. Is that true?
Trust
Oh,
me,
it's fine,
I
Anna.
don't keep track of gossip when I'm traveling. The weather, yes. The gossip, no.
From what I hear, it doesn't seem like a coincidence.
I'd watch what I said if I was you.
What are you gonna do? Die on me?
Wow.
Yes.
I know you just ended the conversation, but how about we talk some more?
Do you have a home, or are you always on the road?
Of course I do.
Let's
Where
ask
is
her
it?
if she's homeless now.
Here. Here's home. Wherever here may be.
It seems like it would be lonely.
Don't be gone
always
too long. I
traveling.
might be dead by then.
It is. You're always leaving home. But then again, you're always heading home.
Do you have a family?
Do you have a family?
I did, a long time ago.
They disowned
What
me.
happened?
I've lived to be very old. Not everyone is as lucky as
So
I
you
am.
killed your family.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Only a little bit.
We had beautiful days while they lasted.
They're only slightly dead.
They couldn't have been dead for that long with how old you are.
Why do you have such a bad reputation?
Joan
That's
Jett
not
said
up
it, you
to me to
did.
decide or care about.
Why's that?
I have more interesting things to think about than my reputation. And so do you.
Reputation. What?
Okay.
But I never said anything.
Reputation.
I never said anything about my reputation.
Have you ever seen anything as strange as this monster on your travels?
Yes.
No, but
Once.
I've heard
A
stories.
monster.
Every place with a history and a dark corner has its own monster to worry about.
Why do you think that is?
2 possible answers. The world is either full of bored people or extraordinarily shy monsters.
Shy monsters. Going with shy monsters.
Oh, so shy and cute.
They're so bashful.
Would you like some food?
Welcome to my world, food!
Yeah. Let's look through her
I
bag.
need to get to that box without waking Renata up.
Uh-oh. Hello, Olivia Lumos. How's it going?
Hello.
It's the whole thing in one bite. Then nappy time. I mean, one boot. I assume that I'll wake her up at some point, so that's cool.
Yeah, you gotta be real careful with this stuff or she'll wake up.
How are you doing, Olivia? Oh, did I already ask that? Oopsie doopsie.
So yeah, everything will fall to the bottom. And your goal is basically to just get everything off of that Krollmeister box.
Gotcha.
And you can right-click something when you're holding it to spin it.
Oh. Well, that would have been helpful before I dropped everything and made it into a mess. I take it, Olivia, that you're an ND game fan. No, I've not played this one. I've played, like, I think 10 total. I'm going through
Random
them all.
order.
Yeah, I'm going through them just randomly and blind. For the most
If
part.
you wake
Like,
up, just throw the chips at her. That's a really good plan, Oscar. It seems like you've done this before.
Oscar is a pro at waking up old ladies and then just throwing chips at them.
Oh, heck. That's an awesome, just piece of fact. Piece of fact.
Piece of fact. Played about 7, but I've seen playthroughs of a few. This was the first time I played. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Well, welcome, Olivia.
We're happy to have you here.
We have a lot of Nancy Drew fans in the audience here. You found yourself in
Woo!
good place.
I woke her up.
Yay! Try again.
No.
No? The chips are heavy enough to crush the little old ladies. Those super heavy bags of chips.
It's amazing, like, how well these chips hold everything up.
They're nearly natural chips.
This is just how I want it to work out. Definitely. I don't think I'm doing this the best way. Or if you don't want to list all 7, what was your favorite one, Olivia? She dropped that. I didn't drop it. I didn't tell her to drop it. Lame. No, don't grab the chips right away. Nancy? Why? Yeah, that's great. Nancy is the monster who takes potato chips from old ladies.
Thornton Hall, Phantom of Venice, Captive Curse, Danger by Design, Silent Spy, Sea of Darkness, Midnight in Salem. My favorite was probably Phantom of Venice, but of course Captive Curse is close to my heart because it was the first one I played. That's a good selection. Looks like you haven't done a lot of the older ones, which is fine, but there are some gems in the older games too.
Especially V's favorite.
Secret of Shadow Ranch.
Secret of Hidden Valley Ranch.
It's so delicious. Oh, look at the precision.
Yes. Ah.
Thanks. Hello, Olivia.
Olivia, thank you so much for the follow. Do you prefer being called Olivia, Liv, Lumos? What would you like us to call you? Besides friend.
Aww.
Yeah, it was loud. My apologies. This is the first time I streamed in like almost a month, and I did not adjust things accordingly. Olivia's good. Okay. Well, then Olivia's what we'll go with. Thank you for tea-hieing. Do my little opening spiel because I haven't done it in a while. I'm Dr. Terror. Hello. You caught me in the middle of playing Nancy Drew. Mess with an old lady. This is a Blind Thread playthrough, and I do a fair amount of these Nancy Drew games for the first time. But I also do a variety of other stuff, so I hope that you enjoy this content and all other content, which includes just other RPGs and platformers and even some read streams now and then. So I appreciate you being here and hope you enjoy this content and all future content. And yeah. The owl.
Move that owl.
Okay.
Oh, when things start moving, I'm always like, huh? The gentle place. Ah, gently.
You can probably, you probably missed the sound effect because we were talking while it was happening. Anna, if you want to do the sound effect again, you can.
The bot is responding to the command that Anna puts in.
Yeah, overflow of toilets is my bot, which is a reference like the first thing I did.
protesters in a small town like this.
Nah, you're not dumb. You just didn't hear it. Oh no, what do I do? It decided to just fall apart on me.
Oh, I want it. Oh. Hey, at least you're doing a puzzle and not doing a talking.
This is true.
Chicken scented markers.
That's not what I meant to grab, but Nancy decided to grab it anyway. Oh, I'm so out of sorts as to how to puzzle.
That's right, CJ. Are you streaming tonight, CJ?
Hi, CJ. How's it going?
Realized that I planned to stream for later today, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that.
Uh-oh. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, like just a little few minutes ago, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tonight like I planned. But that's okay.
Well, I'm glad you decided to stop here, for a little bit, CJ, at least. Man, those are some impressive potato chips. They can just support this giant box thing that I have right here. No problem.
It's the world's strongest potato chips.
Checks out.
Those must be the chips that Oscar always throws at old women.
Probably. Man, Oscar, what a pro. Throwing chips at old ladies.
Yeah, MVP over here.
Don't know why that didn't work, but whatever. I guess it was outside of the box or the bag or whatever.
Oh, no, you were still here, HS. Are you, so you definitely are streaming tonight then, is that right?
Dollar Tree branded chips.
The crunchiest!
Guaranteed to shatter your teeth.
But not your wallet!
I have a 20 item to-do list that I feel I should keep tackling first, even though a lot of it's boring. I get that.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, which is why I think I may not be able to stream tonight. Well, it's actually all, like, fun to do stuff, though. I promised, Argle Fumph and Paul Franzen that I would, beta test Cat President 2, and I'm supposed to do that before Thursday, and Thursday is very close, so I think I'm probably gonna need to do that, later today.
My favorite ND game? Huh.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. What's your favorite one so far?
That is a fair question. I don't understand the physics of this sometimes.
Schmizzix.
You watch that guy on YouTube? Yeah. V's friends with him.
I am involved in a few of his games that he makes.
Oh, guess I dropped that too much.
You crunch the chips.
Just by being anywhere near them. My favorite so far. Golly.
Keep in mind that the bigger items are going to be heavier. So, like, any amount of space that you drop them could potentially be loud. I mean, I was trying not to be, like, a jerk about it. But yes, I don't know if you are familiar with any of the games that Arglefump has written and produced along with his friend Paul Franzen. But if you watched him play his game, The Pizza Delivery Boy Who Saved the World, I play Finley in that game.
You watched an 8-hour blind playthrough of Midnight in Salem? Hey, I mean, if you're enjoying yourself, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a fun time. CJ, you're so nice. I don't know about world famous, though.
Not yet.
Although one time I had somebody from, like, I think it was, like, Luxembourg or something, send me an email using my contact me on my website and was like, can I get a signed picture of you? And I was like, I'm afraid. And so I didn't.
What a story.
Yeah, I know that was a story you were really hoping for. Oh, look at these pro skills! Hanging on the wall above your tapping machine. That was it. I don't think you need to move that last marker.
Well, I did.
Need to figure out the color code to open this.
Sweet.
It's not like you're hanging on the wall above your taffy machine, hopefully. Oh, thanks. It only took me 20 minutes.
So this is like the same thing as from Secret of the Old Clock.
The mini golf balls thing.
Yeah. So you're just picking a color at the top and trying to find the combination.
Yeah, it's like Mastermind.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I get you.
Yeah, good. Yeah. And make sure you read the book that's in her bag as well. Also, I would save.
Okay. Do this. Do that.
Sorry. I think eventually she'll wake up either way, like, even if you've done that puzzle, which is why I recommend saving, so that if you run out of time, you don't have to do the whole bag puzzle again.
I get you.
Whole lot of doing.
Famous actress from the clearly acclaimed Pizza Delivery Boy Who Saved the World. Oh, but I mean, to go back a little bit.
Oh yeah, your favorite game.
Well, first I'm gonna address the fact that it's not lacking a life if you're enjoying what you're doing, I don't think.
I agree.
Like, I'm just playing games randomly on the internet for people and hanging out with them and talking with them. I guess some people would say it's not much of a life, but I'm enjoying it. It's my life.
I think it's a great life.
Keep it to yourself. It's my life. To quote the excellent Billy Joel historian, philosopher, you have to go by, okay, I will answer your question successfully in a future time then, Olivia. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it, and I thank you again for the follow. Hopefully see you again soon. Okay. We're gonna do pink, purple. Oh, I got 3 of the colors right.
Oh yeah.
So we'll try that.
Nice.
Alright.
One time I was watching somebody play this on stream, and they got the right combination just out of pure sheer luck the first time.
That's pretty crazy.
Ooh, you got one in the right spot.
I see that. So we'll try this down here. Okay, I'll put that there. I know I've had that there before, but, you know. Gotta test out theories and whatnot to see which one's right. And then the last one was pink. Oh, I got 2 right now.
Oh, snap. It's gotta be the right one.
What's that?
That top blue has to be one of your right ones.
I'd assume so. Well, I know the purple isn't right for the second one. At least at least position-wise.
Well, you only have 3 correct colors, so you're gonna have to swap one out, I guess, eventually anyway.
Yeah. So let's try here. I know the purple's not right, but I'm gonna put it. That was pink, not purple. And I think the pink is there. Okay. So maybe the pink is the right one.
There you go, CJ. You're welcome.
Just throwing in emotes now?
Yeah. Phil is watching you.
Good. I'm into it.
Oh.
Oh my. Got 3 of them right. So I
think I know which 3 are the right ones, but I'm gonna refrain.
I think I know which ones they are too.
Okay, cool.
how about we just try all these colors?
Got this.
Can it be more of this? Like, can two of the
It
colors
can
be
be
the same?
duplicates.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, let us... Oh, she woke up. That's great.
I don't know if the solution will stay the same.
I don't know either. Guess I'll find out.
I need to figure out the color code to open this.
Oh, good. At least you don't have to do the bag puzzle again. I couldn't remember if you have to do, like, the move things puzzle again.
Cheers and spot a different solution each time. Well, I have 3 of the colors out of the 4. That's not the same position, though.
Oh, yeah, no. I guess it's different every time. You got this.
I mean, eventually I will. One is in correct position. Okay. Let's try green at top, blue in middle, pink and purple, purple at bottom. Okay, so I know it's not green at top, or blue for second, or pink for third. Cool.
Purple on top or green on bottom. One of those two has to be right.
Right. So I'll try that. We'll try pink for the second one. And pink might not even be the right one entirely.
That's true.
We'll do purple there. Well, I mean, this will tell me nothing. It looks like it's green on... Well, it could be blue at the top or bottom. Dang it, I shouldn't have done that.
No, I don't think it's blue on top because otherwise then you would have had a green dot in the first one.
That's true. So I think it's green at bottom. It's the only one I have right. So green at bottom. Let's try blue in spot number 3, because that's the only spot I haven't put it in. And I know that these will be... Yep. So now we just figure out... Is purple second? And we'll do red just to see a difference. 2 are right. Okay, so pink is the other color that we need. Pink at top, blue third, and green fourth. Okay. Now we're just gonna test out the different colors that we have. Okay. Green. Blue. Pink at the top. Pink there. I got 3 of them. Now it's just a matter of what's the last one I gotta do.
Yeah.
Is there any color I haven't tried? Or have I tried them all? There's 7 colors.
Them all. The blue, obviously the green and the blue at the bottom are correct.
Right, and I'm pretty sure the pink at the top is the other correct one. It's just the middle one I'm not sure about.
There any that you placed that was correct color but not correct spot? So we're just looking at that middle spot there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, or that second spot. I don't think it's purple.
I tried purple in like the 5th or 6th one for the second one, and it wasn't right.
I think it might be either a second green or one of the other random colors.
I'm gonna try a second green. Nope. Okay.
I don't. So in that second spot, you've tried purple and aqua. So I guess it's either red or orange.
Well, it's not gonna be red.
Maybe orange then?
Well.
Head hoits.
We'll see. So we tried green, we tried blue, we tried pink, we tried purple, we tried aqua. It's not going to be red or orange because those weren't... Well, it could be orange, maybe?
When you used orange, it said that you had a correct color, it just wasn't in the right spot?
Yeah. I'll do that. There we go.
What's
Right?
Renata up to?
Yeah.
It seems like
Sweet.
she's tracking the monster.
That one was hard.
There's a dungeon in this castle.
I was getting tripped up by
Find it.
the possibility of doubles.
She woke up, so I guess I failed.
What's
No, she
Renata
just grabs
up
it.
to?
That's cool.
It seems like she's tracking the monster. There's a dungeon in this castle. I'd better find it.
I'm glad they autosave there.
Yeah, but she woke up right as I was putting the stuff back in, so...
Oh, you didn't look at the book.
I didn't have time.
That's okay. You can feed her more food.
Great. Just gotta find the shop again.
And I'm sure she probably has 400 other things to talk about. Woo! That was nerve-wracking.
Well, especially since
My nerves are racked.
Well, Nancy, turn toward the right way.
Nancy, turn! Nancy! Brian.
What's that?
Turn around, Bright Eyes.
Oh, you cut out again, so...
Discord, please!
Doesn't matter what snack you give her?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, well, I might have bought something she doesn't want then.
You can eat it then. The most annoying thing about that puzzle is that the solution is different every time. So you can't, like, memorize it, you know? I bet it's a speedrunner's nightmare.
There's a better way to do it than how I did it, I'm sure. I wasn't super concentrated.
A method for those kinds of puzzles, but I find that it doesn't work all the time.
It's scary when she woke up and thought you might have to do that puzzle again. Yeah, I thought I might have to too, but I mean, I have to go back into her bag. I guess there's a book I had to look at too.
Yeah, Nancy needs to flip through that book. I mean, I could talk about my method if you want me to, CJ. But like I said, sometimes it just doesn't work because I like run out of space.
What do you want?
But I won't talk about my method if you don't want me to, CJ, so just let me know.
So she'll probably only eat the cake, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should.
Well, she'll eat anything, but
This
the cake is
too much.
what puts her to sleep.
Gotcha. Here we go again. Oh, I can just look at the book.
Oh, good.
I'd better hang on to this.
200 or 300 years ago, when people were far from being so crafty and cunning as they are nowadays, an extraordinary event took place in a little town. By some mischance, one of the great owls, called horn owls, had come from the neighboring woods into the barn of one of the townsfolk in the nighttime, and when day broke, did not dare to venture forth again from her retreat, for fear of the other birds, which raised a terrible outcry whenever she appeared. In the morning, when the manservant went into the barn to fetch some straw, he was so mightily alarmed at the sight of the owl sitting there in the corner that he ran away and announced to his master that a monster, the like of which he had never set eyes on before in his life, and which could devour a man without the slightest difficulty, was sitting in the barn, rolling its eyes in its faded head. Okay. I know you already, said the master.
Head.
What's that?
In its faded head.
Yep. I know you already, said the master. You have courage enough to chase a blackbird about the fields, but when you see a dead hen lying, you have to get a stick before you go near it. I must go and see for myself what kind of monster it is, added the master, and went quite boldly into the granary and looked round him. Into the granary? When, however, he saw the strange, grim creature with his own eyes, he was no less terrified than the servant had been. With 2 bounds, he sprang out, ran to his neighbors, and begged them imploringly to lend him assistance against an unknown and dangerous beast, or else the whole town might be in danger if it were to break loose out of the barn, and where he was shut up. A great noise and a clamor arose in the streets. The townsmen, not the townsmith. He's the maker of the town, the townsmith. Came armed with spears, hay forks, scythes, and axes as they were going out against an enemy. Finally, the senators appeared with the burgomaster at their head. When they had drawn up in their marketplace, they marched to the barn and surrounded it on all sides. Thereupon, one of the most courageous of them stepped forth and entered with its spear lowered, but came running out immediately afterwards with a shriek and as pale as death, and could not utter a single word. Yet two others ventured in, but they fared no better. At last one stepped forth, great strong man who was famous for his warlike deeds, and said, "You will not drive away the monster by merely looking at him. We must be in earnest here. But I see that you have all turned into women, and not one of you dares to encounter the animal." Wow. Toxic.
Wow.
He ordered them to give them some armor, had a sword and spear brought, and armed himself. All praised his courage, though many feared for his life. The 2 barn doors were open, and they saw the owl, which in the meantime had perched herself on the middle of a great crossbeam. He had a ladder brought, and when he raised it and made ready to climb up, they all cried out to him that he was to bear himself bravely, and commended him to St. George, who slew the dragon. When he had got to the top, and the owl perceived that he had designs on her, and was also bewildered by the crowd and shouting, and knew not how to escape, she rolled her eyes, ruffled her feathers, flapped her wings, snapped her beak, and cried, "To wit, to who?" in a harsh voice. Strike home, screamed the crowd outside the valiant hero. Anyone who was standing where I am standing, answered he, would not cry, "Strike home." He certainly did plant his foot one rung higher on the ladder, but then he began to tremble, and half fainting went back again, and now there was no one left who dared to put himself in such danger. The monster, said they, has poisoned and mortally wounded the very strongest man among us by snapping at him and just breathing on him. Are we too to risk our lives? They took counsel as to what they ought to do to prevent the whole town being destroyed. For a long time, everything seemed to be of no use. But at length, the burgomaster found an expedient. My opinion, said her, is unit we ought, out of common purse, to pay for this barn, and whatsoever corn, straw, or hay it contains, and thus indemnify the owner, and then burn down the whole building, and the terrible beast with it. Thus no one would have to endanger his life. This is no time for thinking of expense, and miserliness would be ill applied. All agreed with him, so they set fire to the barn at all 4 corners, and with it the owl was miserably burnt. Let anyone who will not believe it go thither and inquire for himself. Cool.
Nice. So, yeah, CJ, my method is typically like, I'll take the first color and fill all 4 spaces with that color. And then if it's like, oh, 1 correct or 2 correct or whatever, I'll know like there's that many. And then I'll just fill with the second color until I'm like, okay, only 1 of these or 2 of these or whatever, until I have my colors. But then sometimes I run out of space when I'm trying to rearrange them into the right order. And so sometimes my method doesn't really work. But anyway, that's my method.
There's a method to her madness.
Or a madness to my method.
Or something. I feel confused when you say feel free to talk about it. I was just saying that I'm self-pronounced expert on these puzzles for many years of playing non-ND versions of this. I've only played a few versions of this outside of ND. And now just a couple inside of ND. I never had a guide per se, but I found a very long post that I wrote on strategy in a dark corner of the internet from 2009. That's cool. I know nothing.
That's done. Can't check that off yet. Check.
But I've heard of your strategy before, V.
Oh, okay, cool.
For that. For those types of puzzles and whatnot. Okay, well, what now?
There might be more for her to talk about once she wakes up. Or you could you could go wandering in the woods to try to find where that burr came from. Or
yes, woods wandering.
Go into the glass shop. Or you could go into the glass shop.
True. Gosh, I don't know what I should do next. I guess I can go into the glass shop.
Right here.
This is the lowest room in the castle. I should be able to find the dungeon through here somehow.
There are more strategies you can use for a smaller version of it, like this one, but the ones I was doing were for numbers instead of colors, so like 10 options for every space, and they were also longer, up to 6 spaces to fill, so strategizing became even more crucial. I get that.
Time to explore.
This could come in handy.
I'll take all your tools.
Give me everything.
At least everything that she'd open. Or grab, rather.
Oh yeah, you can open it as long as you have the shield up. Otherwise, you could burn yourself very miserably.
There's no power.
But I want her to burn herself miserably.
Okay, then you can just open it without putting the shield on.
Yay!
Now it should work.
I found a coin.
Yes, money.
Nancy, touch it with your hand. Nancy. Aw, she won't do it.
Do you remember something on your checklist?
I don't remember anything on my checklist.
It says find something to sharpen those shears with.
That would hurt. Yeah, probably. I'm back. This is fun.
Welcome back, Olivia.
Welcome back. I'm glad you think so. I'm suffering each and every time I try to play these. I kid.
It's probably hanging out with me.
Nah. That's the highlight.
Get her floating, invisible hands holding that. Nice and sharp.
Perfect for stabbing.
Yes.
Let's see. To answer your question from earlier, thank you for the Budkey Stabby. To answer your question from earlier, I think I'm between like Kerr and Ven for the favorite one so far.
Curse of Blackmore Manor and Phantom of Venice are two solid choices.
So far. Like I said, I haven't played all of them yet. I'm slowly working through. I can't play one of them anymore.
Which one?
The one they took down. I never played.
Oh. I could mail you my copy if you wanted to, like, use the disc.
I mean, I have a feeling that it'll eventually come back anyway. And it might even still be up on, like, Big Fish or whatever still. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. Like, I'm not in such a... Like, I don't care what order I play them in, obviously. I'm not in any rush that I need it right away anyway. So, I'm just kind of... I guess playing the other ones that I have and other ones to play first, and then I have a feeling they'll bring it back at some point anyway.
I don't remember about earning. I think you just find it.
Well, I think that you can, like, earn money by... Can't you play Raid or whatever to get money?
Oh, you're right. Yep, you can play Raid with Carl and he'll give you some coins.
Like, I know that's hardly earning, but... Both games you have to show up in a marathon. Gotcha. Well, that's good. I'm glad that two of the games that I've enjoyed a lot... I mean, I've enjoyed all of them. But the ones that stood out to me, I guess, I'm glad that they're high-ranking in general. I agree I'm going to play Blackmore next. Well, I wish you all luck in getting to work. I hope that you can figure it out. Oops. Am I missing something I can click?
That's too hot.
Eventually, you'll need to make note of that letter that's there, but that's
Gotcha.
really all you need to look at.
I enjoy playing Raid just for the sake of it so much, I forgot it also rewards you. So I probably don't need to go into the furnace right now.
I don't think so. Well, there's other stuff you can look at, like getting the tools and sharpening the stuff and everything, but
Well, I meant just like
the actual fire part now.
Right. Still need to finish, Ven. You'll do it someday. Cry was fun too.
Crystal Skull, yeah.
Though I wish they found a way to make it a bit more streamlined to go from the registry and the graveyard to the graveyard itself. Because that was just kind of tedious in a way.
Yeah, the back and forth.
I still liked it, but yeah. My two loves in life at the moment: Nancy Drew games and Lost. Oh, the TV show Lost.
I've seen that.
I have not.
I've seen that whole show.
I'm proud of you.
I mean, there are few shows, I feel like, in the grand scheme of how many shows there are out there and how bad I am at watching shows. There's very few shows that I've seen from start to finish. But Lost is one of them.
Gotcha.
And then I've watched Parks and Rec like 7 times through.
Well, I know how much you love Parks and Rec.
I do. And I've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender 3 times through. The Legend of Korra 2 times through.
She wouldn't spoil it for you. Don't worry, Olivia.
No, yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything, I promise.
And I don't even know what's going on in it. Like, and I've seen none of it, so I can't say anything about it. I can make things up.
Pull a Brunhilde from Gottendamerung and immolate yourself. Read those words, but I don't know what they mean. How long did you want to go today, Tara?
I don't care. We can
Okay.
go longer if we want to.
Cool.
We can stop now if you want to get started in your playtesting. I
I was gonna say maybe like it's 2:15 for me now. Maybe like 2:45 or 3.
Yeah, we can go for another half hour to 45 minutes, I guess.
Is that cool?
Yeah, it's fine by me.
Okay. Oh, opera. Okay, that's why I don't know it.
I figured it was an opera thing that I wouldn't know.
I think the only opera things I know are Phantom of the Opera, and that's not really an opera.
What? It's not? All these years I've been lying to myself.
There's a phantom at the opera, or in the opera, or of the opera, but the actual show, The Phantom of the Opera, is not an opera. Although there are a couple opera songs in scenes where they're supposed to be operating, but the show is not an opera.
A couple songs when they're supposed to be opera rating.
Something like that. Let's go to the woods.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's get Nancy lost in the woods.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Find a skull boy.
Skull boy. Do 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 do. Hey, you found the money.
I did find a money.
Good
It's
job.
too soon to leave. Maybe there's somewhere else to explore around here.
She won't let me leave. Yes,
Oh,
indeedy.
right when you're at the little stone path, turn. You can go to the side. When you're like looking out on the stone path, you just can't go forward anymore, but you can turn to the side. That took me approximately 6 hours to figure out the first time I played this game.
It was Zelda. She was doing her Lost Woods, I think, or Saria song.
I don't. One of those.
It's played in the Lost Woods, but I think it's Saria's song.
Oh, okay. So now we can wander around a little while. That map
Yeah, me up.
you stole out of Renata's box may be helpful to you.
You overestimate my abilities.
Well, okay. But my advice would be you could just wander around until you find things of interest here in the woods. But the woods has a weird like loop-de-loop kind of situation.
That I found in the storefront.
Yeah, that's well. What it was that like I was like, obviously I need to figure out where this bird came from, but like I was looking around in the courtyard and I was like, I can't find any bushes. Hey, look, you found the burr bush already. You can chippity chop through that.
I did.
And I was like trying to find like a bush or plants in the courtyard where maybe the burr came out of, and like I really couldn't, but like I was like, I cannot move forward from the castle, so obviously I can't leave the courtyard. I just like was breezing through and moved my mouse and saw the arrow like hours after thinking I couldn't go any farther, and that's how I figured out you could walk into the woods.
This will definitely come in handy.
Take
Oh, you found a thing.
Take it you're a fan of Zelda too, Olivia? I think one of V's favorite musical tracks from Zelda is the Gerudo
Desert.
Gerudo Desert, yeah.
Yep. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Yes, great. I like how you just stole some rando's flashlight, because obviously Nancy needed it more than them.
Nancy assumed that she might need it at some point, maybe. So she took it. But in other games, where it's pretty obvious that you're going to need this at some point, she's like, oh, no, I can't take that, until somebody says, oh, yeah, you can.
Can you imagine if, like, the police is called to a break-in at a house, and they catch the guy, like, going through stuff in the house, and they're like, this doesn't belong to you. Yeah, but I figured maybe sometime possibly in the future point of my life, I could use it, so that's why I'm going to take it.
Hey, Arox, how's it going? Good to see ya.
Hey, Arox.
Can I get a shout-out for Arox?
You sure can.
And you have Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Ocarina. Well, that's... My friend here played, in quotation marks, for two of them. Mm-hmm. My friend here that you're hearing talking with me, who also streams...
Oh, thanks.
...is going through a bunch of Zelda games on Wednesdays with her best buddy. And she's played Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, or her best friend has played Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, and V herself has played Ocarina of Time. But they're going to replay that one as well.
Yeah, because Holland wants to play that one, so...
Because she never finished it.
Right. But Twilight Princess right now is my favorite Zelda game. We're going through Phantom Hourglass right now. That's our Zelda project. We don't like it much.
Well, here's the thing. I think they enjoy most of the game, but they don't enjoy a part that you have to go back to repeatedly throughout the game.
Did I lose you?
No. I don't think so. I still hear you.
Hello?
Uh-oh. Did you lose me indeed?
Hello?
I can't respond because I can't...
Hello? Oh?
You were forced to play Spirit Tracks.
You hear me? I can't hear nothing anymore. Oh, okay. I hear you typing now.
Okay, well that's good.
Okay.
Because
sorry,
I could hear you fine.
Oh.
I think they could too. I just said for whatever reason, just couldn't talk to you.
What you were saying something about Phantom Hourglass, and you were like, I think they enjoy.
I think that.
And then that's where I stopped hearing you.
I think they enjoy how the game plays overall for the most part.
Yeah.
They're enjoying that and messing around with that and the dungeons and whatnot, but they really hate a part that you have to repeat over and over again in the game.
Yeah,
Slowly, slowly progressing forward each time they go back to it.
Right, and I like everything else outside of that part that you have to redo over and over and over and over. I've really enjoyed, and I think Holland has too, but just that one part that you have to do over and over and over and over, and it's difficult and it's tedious and it's just really
and it's like
bothering us.
It's like
I like Spirit Tracks, but I've only ever played it once, and it was like a decade ago, so my opinion might change.
And that thing they'd have to do over and over again is just a required thing that you have to do to progress in the game.
Yeah.
And like it feels like you put your brakes on the adventure to go back to this place that you're not really enjoying that much, just to go through 3 more levels of it.
Yep, pretty much.
But I mean, if you don't like Spirit Tracks, as you don't seem to like at all, you probably won't like Phantom Hourglass. Okay, thanks so much.
Bye again, Olivia.
Thanks so much again for coming back again, Olivia, and hope to see you again, either here or over in V's stream when she's doing Zelda. Or Nancy Drew, because she streams that as well. Did I miss anything in the chat?
That might be the only 2, or the only 2 important, or 3 important things is the burr bush with, the flashlight and the weird, like, stone thing you picked up. That might be the only important things right now.
Gotcha. How you doing today, Arox? How's your training thing going? I think he mentioned some sort of training he had to do today. Yesterday. And Nancy died in those woods that night. Because I couldn't find a way out. I should just look at the map again, but, effort.
Do you mind if I make a really quick phone call and I'll be right back?
You can do whatever you please.
Okay, I got a concerning text message that I want to work out. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay, be safe. Okay, well I found the back of the castle, so that's good. Yay me.
Did that. Check.
Now I can go into the well, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I'll find out.
I wonder what's down there. Hello?
Probably water. Which is what we got out of it earlier. Maybe she won't go into it until something happens later. I don't know. I'll find out. Such ominous music. Okay.
Did that. Did that.
Did that.
Can't check that off yet.
Aw.
Did that.
Did that.
Can't check that off yet.
Aw.
That's done.
Nancy, come down here.
Okay. I will come down there.
I need your help. Can you go distract Carl? I've got a really great prank idea, but I need him distracted.
Say no more.
Sure.
You are my favorite new person in the world, Nancy. Come back and let me know when he's distracted.
Did they really need to animate her hitting her head? Will you distract him? I got a great new prank. Let's play a game of Monster.
Bye.
See ya.
Lucas, you are my favorite person. Aw, that's sweet. Oh no, I found my way to the shop. Unless that girl's name is Carl. Pretty sure it's not, though. Found my way back to the fort. Aw!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I am gonna have to go into work in a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you're back, but I'm sorry you have that news.
Yeah. My 3 to 11 guy. Oh, hang on, I'm getting a call back. This might be good news. Hang on.
I'm hoping so. Be safe. Just gonna wander around aimlessly, apparently. That's my plan. I'm not wild about the navigation in this game, I gotta say.
Oh, hello, Fräulein.
I'd like to give you more help with your character.
Now the character needs a special item. Should it be a magic golden ring or a never-ending pocket full of gold coins?
Gold coins and endless wealth. It's overrated. Let's have a magic ring.
I want my character to wear
Never
the
been
ring.
done before in
Thanks.
any books or anything whatsoever. Magic ring.
Can you help me distract Lucas for a minute by staying at your desk? He wants to set up a prank for you.
I will sit here and be your unsuspecting prank victim. And finally, I will be able to catch him in the act.
See you later.
Auf Wiedersehen!
Now back to Lucas. Too far.
Hello.
Okay, Carl is distracted.
All right, I'm off. Wish me luck.
And the kid just straight up robs Carl.
The middle of this message is in some sort of code.
That's not even a prank, you're just robbing him.
I bet if I try moving the letters around in the columns, I can figure out what it says.
Oh, that's nice. When I get it right, it tells me. After I do the entire word, I guess. This would be very messy. You're right. Switching the T's. Good strat. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, that wasn't good work. Or that wasn't good news.
I'm sorry.
It is what it is. I'm just a little frustrated because I won't have time to do all the relaxing and fun things that I hoped to do today.
Seems to always be your life with that place.
And I will, unfortunately, need to wrap up soon so that I can get a few things I need to get done before I go in.
I understand.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. It's not your fault. No tell. If only you could say no tell and just get out of it.
I wish I could.
Too mean. That's clearly the right word. What are you talking about, Gabe?
To Dean Owa in Rase no Lan Giteo Kunikukuku.
Là-bas, du jour, gaga, bodo, da. They speak on my language.
It's like Mario and Luigi in the Mario and Luigi games.
Padronada. Babies.
Babies.
Hi, N from Lurk area.
The area of Lurk.
Lurk area. Oh, oops. Oh. I Fall Guys listen. I hope Fall Guys is a lot of fun and not frustrating. Have you seen any of Fall Guys, V?
I have a little bit.
It's a very silly game.
It kind of seems like a mix between. It has like Fortnite colors, but it looks like kind of like a race with the human fall flat people.
Yeah, it's a lot more like. I kind of think of it like. You ever see that old show? Well, I guess it's not that old, but it's like from a few years ago. Wipeout, that was on ABC or whatever. Where people like run through an obstacle course and get like punished and pushed around by.
And the big like balls that people would jump on, and it would like boing them around.
Yes. It just kind of reminds me of that. Just like a video game version of that. You fell? Oh, I'm sorry. Was it on one where... Was it on one where falling was the end of your match? It was a rotating thing? Oh, okay. You got pretty far. It's a very silly game, though, V.
It looks pretty silly.
Jeffrey Grass was on Wipeout, and the host had a bit of a hard time because it was actually really good. And Oscar likes hugging people in that game.
I mean, you know, you gotta spread the love.
Oscar's good like that. I feel like they usually just, if there is somebody that's really good on it, they more so focus on the people who aren't. And now they've got Holy Moly as basically the golf version of that, mini golf version of that.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Oh, well, it's just like a super silly mini golf themed sort of game show, I guess. I haven't seen a lot of it, so I can't really go into great detail about it, but just like rather bizarre mini golf courses with distractions, and sometimes celebrity people come in and help you out by who are really good at mini golf and golf in general.
Oh, cool.
I guess it was done by Steph Curry, the basketball player. So he's been on there a couple times because he likes mini golf and golf in general, I guess. And he's pretty good, too. I try to be good. Oscar, no. There you go. I'm pretty sure that second to last word is Bishi.
Yeah, that's what it is.
and then the first column in that same area is loony, of course.
Of course.
I got it.
To open the Sakura sauce.
Loony.
Loony.
No.
the Gaminda and Renrer are to pull.
T triple D P L. Dipple. To dipple.
Whitey Low Castle.
Nailed it. I mean, just great.
On them 8 Stel Hulun thick.
Separate. That's a word. Separati. She's not to mention because I'm only lurking, but I am kind of not.
Security. You're close to being a real word.
I'll show you that I'll get away from that. When we play and I'm gonna hug you to prevent you from winning. Oh, that's nice of you. Oh wait, that's the one. I want to switch these. Man, it really helped if I got one of those top words. Okay, let's see. Oh, I was hoping one was the word. Lost eye?
Losny.
Oh, it's not she either. Anna, why are you blue? Extra. Anna, why are you purple? You're supposed to be blue. Classic. Spee. That's a word.
Mm-hmm.
I hate thinking. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Let's see. I was gonna stream, but oh, that's sweet of you. Oh. Oh. Yay. Still in the mood, I will. Well, I'm not going to be going for too much longer. So hopefully you will still be in the mood. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, with the how Fall Guys can go sometimes, I can see not being in the mood anymore.
Yeah, I think after this puzzle, I'll have to dip out.
I keep looking at the last word in the second line and just keep reading, like, that word's gotta be sweaty. Definitely sweaty. But it's not. I know it's not.
Sweaty.
It's been 84 years, 3.5 weeks. What, since Anna streamed?
No, since you streamed.
It's been like about a month. And it's been, I think, a month today since I last streamed this game. Times like this, or when I wish I paid attention to other people playing this part, so I would just know the answer. But that wouldn't be as much fun. I was hoping pelt was the right word. Yeah, and now I'm just looking at this, like, saying the last word on the second line, so it's like, that's gotta be little sweaty. I'm a pro.
Oh, wound.
Oh, wound. No, this currently was play the blank are blank the castle. Man, I'm good at this. I want Anna stream. Ice. Oh man, that's totally a word now. Heiston. Of course, Heiston. Are you laughing at me?
Laughing at the funny words.
What's funny about these totally legitimate words? I don't know what you're talking about. Heating. Locatified. Gotta be right.
Yeah, that's a word.
Gotta be right.
it.
I got
I
it.
need to track
Yeah.
down these locations and find
All
out
my
what
words
the
were
hidden
legit and
notes.
understandable, though.
Yeah, they were.
Game just didn't get it.
Job.
Oh, thanks.
It's a pretty good place to save it. And we can look for the notes hidden around the castle at those locations. A whole lot of doing.
All right. We did it. We did it. No.
Nice job.
I talked to a lot of people today, just like I did last time.
Yep. We did a lot of good talking today.
Right? I think so, too. But yeah, I think that's what we'll call it. I know that you have to, unfortunately, get ready for
Going in tonight.
That sucks. You should get tomorrow off for going in today. That's my feeling.
I wish, but I gotta be there tomorrow for some things, so it's gonna be a short night of sleep tonight.
Poor Tom.
I know.
But I thank you for joining me for today. I'm sorry we didn't start sooner, especially since you had to cut out.
Yeah.
I hope work doesn't suck too badly, but I know having to go in on a day off just blows no matter how good or bad the day goes.
Yeah.
I wish... Tell everyone there that Anna said to stop sucking.
I will.
She most certainly will. Yep, no question. Thanks so much to everybody who joined today. Thanks to the follow from Olivia. It was nice meeting her. Thanks for the hosts. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to you, V, for hanging out for this as well.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad we were able to do it.
I'm always glad to have you along, and always glad to do this as well. Don't know when we'll do this next. Probably won't be a month. It probably won't be a month from now, like the last one into this one. But you never know. Same with my next stream. I have no idea when that's going to be. But I thank everybody for coming out and hanging out. You're welcome for the stream. And yeah, thanks everybody. I appreciate you all so much. And I will see you around, at the very least, in other streams. So we'll do the little bye command.
Oh, we are the boys of the chorus. We hope you like our show. We know you're rooting for us, but now we have to go.
Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be good to yourselves. Bye-bye.